Beneath the glitter of the television set and the familiar sound of laughter, there's always a hush that greets the earliest hours of the day. It casts long, quiet shadows we rarely notice, but those shadows became far too heavy for Mark Consuelos to carry alone. His wife, Kelly Ripa's heartbreaking diagnosis was confirmed by doctors, news so painful it brought even the strongest of men to tears. Their story is one we'll share today, a journey woven through love, heartbreak, strength, and the lessons life forces upon us. This isn't just a tale of hardship, it's proof that love can endure even the fiercest of storms. For years, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos seemed untouchable, a radiant Hollywood couple. From their early chemistry as co-stars on All My Children to the thriving family and careers they've built side by side, they've been a symbol of stability in an unpredictable world. Fans have followed their laughter, their candidness, their playful banter, and even their disagreements, drawn in by their authenticity. But life has a way of testing even the strongest of bonds. Illness doesn't care who you are. It doesn't pause for fame, love, or joy. It simply arrives, uninvited. It began with subtle shifts. Kelly's vibrant energy, once endless, began to dim. Her bright morning TV presence grew faint. Observers whispered, "Is she okay?" Kelly brushed it off, blaming exhaustion and the relentless pace of work and family. But Mark saw more. He noticed the winces when she thought no one was looking, the quiet sighs she tried to hide, the growing fatigue that crept into her days. Love sharpens the eyes. What the world missed, Mark could not ignore. Eventually, Kelly agreed to see her doctor, a decision that would change everything. The waiting room was cold and sterile, the air thick with antiseptic and quiet dread. The look on the doctor's face said it all before the words were spoken. The diagnosis came slowly, carefully, but it landed like a bolt of thunder. Kelly was terrified. Mark was shattered. The woman who had been his partner, his anchor, the mother of his children, was now facing a battle his love alone couldn't fix. Mark has always been seen as strong, protective, and confident, but at that moment, all that strength melted into raw, unfiltered emotion. His tears were not weakness, they were the purest expression of love and pain. Behind the cameras, sleepless nights followed. Hard conversations filled quiet dinners. Fear hung heavy in their home. Their children, always close, saw the storm too. It was a test of every bond they had built. Kelly, ever the fighter, reminded Mark this was not his burden alone. It was theirs to carry together. Fans noticed subtle absences on screen. Kelly moved slower, her voice sometimes quieter. Then came the confirmation, devastating news that shook her supporters like an earthquake. Messages of love and prayer flooded social media as millions wrapped their virtual arms around the couple. Through it all, Mark became her rock. He cooked for her, held her hand, made her laugh even when the pain was unbearable. When words failed, his presence spoke louder. Her children and husband became her shield. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have long been one of TV's most beloved couples. Their love story blossomed on All My Children and became a real-life romance that captured hearts around the world. But behind the smiles, a storm raged, one that tested their courage like never before. Kelly, admired for her radiant spirit, had powered through her demanding schedule, but the warning signs grew too real to ignore. After a series of tests, doctors delivered crushing news. Their world shifted in an instant. Mark, usually composed, could no longer hold back. Friends said they had never seen him so vulnerable. Tears streamed as he clutched Kelly's hand, whispering promises even he feared he couldn't keep. The thought of losing the woman who brought so much joy into his life broke something inside him. Doctors stressed the importance of early action. They reminded everyone that illness does not discriminate. Even those who seem strong and healthy can face life-altering diagnoses. But Kelly met the moment with courage. She opened up publicly, using her voice to encourage others. Listen to your body. Never ignore small signs. Value your health. She acknowledged her fears, but chose hope. Her children surrounded her with love, lifting her spirits every day. Mark transformed his pain into strength, becoming her unwavering support system through every appointment, every treatment, every quiet moment. When news of Kelly's health struggle spread, fans all over the world rallied. Messages poured in, stories, prayers, encouragement. Kelly and Mark expressed heartfelt gratitude, saying the love they received gave them strength to fight on. And so, what began as a tragedy grew into something bigger, a mission. Kelly turned her pain into purpose, inspiring others to take charge of their health. This story isn't just about illness, it's about devotion. It's about a man's tears that spoke volumes and a woman's resilience that inspired millions. It's about a family proving that love can endure the darkest nights. Kelly and Mark's journey stands as a powerful reminder. Health is precious, love is healing, and family can weather any storm.